welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. So in this episode of What It Takes, we have a very special guest. His name is Scott Sims, guys. If you don't know Scott Sims, you have been living under a rock. He is a TikTok Medicare agent sensation, guys. You have to watch this episode of What It Takes if you want to be inspired and take your business to the next level and understand the power of social media and video when it comes to the senior population. If you want to know, I'm telling you, you want to continue to watch this video. Really quick, like the video, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. So welcome back to a new episode of What It Takes. Today we have a special guest, Scott Sims. Hey Scott.
Hey
How
Patricia.
are you?
I'm doing good. How are you today?
I'm doing great. So introduce yourself.
Yeah, hey you guys, my name's Scott Sims. I'm a Medicare insurance broker like Patricia. I've been doing this for 8 years. I love what I do. I love meeting new people. I love talking about a confusing topic and helping people get to a point where they can understand it and feel pretty good about it and leave the office with a smile. So anyways, that's what I do. Patricia asked me to come on today and I was excited. She's always got a smile on her face, so I was happy to come on. So
Yeah, thank you so much, Scott. I'm so excited to have you on. All right, so let's start with the questions.
yes, let's get right into it.
Yeah, so what made you get into insurance?
A good friend of mine had got into Medicare a couple years before, and I was at a point where I was working a job and just didn't really have any direction. I liked the idea of sales and growing something and just being able to commit to something and growing a business. And so when I learned about how it all worked and how many people really needed help, I was like, let's do this. Let's get licensed. And yeah, so it was just a friend of mine that I refereed basketball with, a little bit older than I was, a successful sales type person, but he talked with me and I was excited, and so yeah, that's how Medicare got started for me. Yeah.
Cool. All right, Scott. So I really want to get to branding because you do such a great job with branding your business. Like, what even gave you the idea to say, you know what, I want to brand my business. I don't want to just be an agent. I want people to know Scott Sims. Like, what made you even decide to brand it?
That's such a good question. That is, I'll be honest with you, I think a couple years ago, and I know this sounds kind of like, okay, but when I saw Gary Vee, and I know you know him, and I know you probably are a big fan of him, I just like when what he was talking about with social media. I I I wasn't a real big social media person up to a couple years ago. I'd hop on Facebook, post some things occasionally, but I wasn't the type of person where I'm like, hey, you know, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do. I was a quiet guy. I was like Medicare insurance, like nobody really knows this, nobody talks about it, so it's like I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just working a retail kiosk every fall and going and earning a living for my family. Okay. And so after I got to a point where I was like, okay, I'm starting to build a book here. I'm starting to have a little bit of money. What can we do to do to do it right? I just put myself out there and I said, you know what? I'm gonna I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna put videos out. I'm gonna do this stuff. I ran into Justin Brock, saw what he was doing, And I'm like, this guy, it's working, and what a great way to come across. He came across really well. And so I'm just like, hey, why can't we do something similar, putting videos out? And then TikTok comes along. TikTok came along, right? And for me, I found something comforting because I didn't want all my high school buddies. I don't want to talk to them about Medicare on Facebook. I mean, that was just kind of my thought. And so when I can get into a different type of channel, I got comfortable, and I wanted to start talking about what I was doing, and I've been doing it for a couple of years, and it's been a lot of fun. And just growing, and getting to talk to new people like you, so that's part of it. That's part of it. That's,
All right, so I'm glad you brought up TikTok because that was the next question. Why TikTok? And let me just say this: you're doing an excellent job on TikTok. Like you're the master, you're the king of TikTok. Because a lot of people would say, "Oh, seniors are not on TikTok. Seniors are not on social media. They're not watching YouTube videos." But it's not true. It's not true, right? They want to, be on FaceTime with their grandkids. And I think the pandemic really moved them in that direction. So why TikTok, right?
I know, I know. Yes, and I still get people like, you know, seniors are on TikTok. You guys, I mean, it's just like everything else. I mean, come on, like grandma and grandpa are on Instagram now too, right? I mean, a lot of people. So it's just I knew it was going to be different. Like, it's a younger app. It's a younger app, period. And I'm like, I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm like, nobody knows who I am. Nobody knows what Medicare is. I'm just gonna go into this little channel here and just start doing some things. And when you have a video that does well, and you get on the For You page, and people start following, and you start scrolling through who's following, and you see, gray haired people, it's just, there's plenty of them, and there's just more and more. I mean, have you seen TikTok commercials on TV? I mean, I watch television, so I've seen a lot of TikTok. So it's just getting more mainstream, and they're on there, you guys. Like, I have done business locally with people from TikTok, which I get really fired up about, because most of the time it's somebody down in Florida, something like that, reaching out to me, and I don't do business there. So maybe you and I should have a conversation about that,
Yes. I'm
huh?
the Florida agent right
Why,
here.
why haven't we talked before? Like, we will talk after this video.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. Okay, so I really want people to really understand the power of social media. Like, can you just share your numbers when it comes to TikTok? Because I don't think people really understand what we're talking about when we're really saying there is so much power in video. So just share some of your numbers as far as like not how many Medicare agents, not how many Medicare clients that you have, but just like your views, how many, that subscribe to your TikTok channel. Give us the gold. I want to know the gold.
Well, it's yes, and I want to give it. I want to share it, because it's funny. Just a couple days ago, I was just asking myself the same question. They have really good analytics, so you can break down each video view, and understand how it performed. But I wanted to see the other day, like, hey, how many total views have I gotten, like, on TikTok in the last couple years, last 2 years? It's like 179 million views or something like that. It's unbelievable, and I just I was, like, shocked, but it was somewhere close to the 200 million views. I mean, I can Google search it right now and probably pull it up, and it kinda gives you that. But, yeah, then when I saw that, I, like, looked at my wife, and I'm like, do you realize, like, how much, like, I've actually been out there? It's pretty wild. So that's just a little sample. almost 200 million views in a couple years. Like that's almost like a quarter of a billion, so it's crazy. It's unbelievable. I'm looking at hiring somebody to follow me around and to
Oh,
help me
wow.
and to like go to that next level and push me because I'm not pushing myself hard enough. I need to be putting out more, but um, that's where my like honestly, that's where my focus is committing to putting even more into this financially, physically. It's I sometimes I just get I don't even know what to say because it's like that's how much I need to go hard with it. I mean,
Wow.
not to, not to, but um, yeah, just had a video the other day, hit around 750,000 views. It gained about 5,000 followers since Monday.
Wow.
Guys, like it's unbelievable. I posted a video on the Facebook group just showing. And that was after a couple hours of the video going, and it had like 1,000 likes or whatever. It's at 17,000 likes, 5,000 shares. So like 5,000 shares, you know, it's not getting like a ton of business right now. Like, hey, here, like 12 leads. I mean, I had 12 leads pop in. That's not bad, but um, just think about down the road. Like I'm just thinking like, hey, these 55, 60 year olds that are seeing my stuff now, like if this whole app sticks around, I'm just excited for like the next 5 years, I guess is all I'm saying. Like the next 5 years when when some of those people that are 60, 61, 62 have been following now for like 5, 6 years. Like I have people that have been following me for 2 or 3 years now that have been waiting to contact me because they're just turning 65. They've been waiting. Hey Scott, I've been following you for a couple of years. I mean, I can go on all day. I can go all
That's
day about this. I can go on all day why you and every other agent should be making videos. I want to like start a whole new business, like making videos for people. I get so passionate, excited.
wow. That's amazing. So that takes me to the next question. Where do you see your business in the next 5 years? You kind of talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm in around what 14 or 15 states now. Um, I mean, my goal is to be in all, be in as many states as I can. And
Except for Florida.
except for Florida, yeah. I've heard that it's tough to get into that state, so we'll just stay away. We'll just stay away. We'll have to figure something out. But yeah, no, I'm looking at getting into some life insurance. I don't. I know it seems weird, but I don't even offer it, and I know that it's something that I want to start talking about as far as building retirement wealth for people as they're aging in. Like we're talking to the retirees. A lot of these retirees are not ready for retirement. They haven't planned right. So if I have a good following and I have people that are listening that are getting ready for retirement, why am I not helping them understand a little bit of the financial side? And so that's something that I'm going to be getting into. And I'm not trying to like become a huge like person with a bunch of brokers, working like underneath me necessarily, but I just want to continue to grow, and I want to continue to expand on a little bit of the products, and just continue to just get better and just continue to grow. Like that's it. Like what's the next move? What's the next step to improving? And so that's my thought process right now. But life insurance and getting into that is what's next probably for me in 2023. And who knows where it goes from there. Just gonna keep pushing.
Yes, I love it. I love it. All right, so give me one good nugget for a new agent. What would you tell that new agent?
Depends on what this agent is really after, but if this is a new agent that is looking to get on social media and maybe get some business, maybe, right? Or if so, that would be my first thought. So if you're somebody new, I would say, hey, get out of your comfort zone. You got to get out of your comfort zone, start doing some things that are going to get you uncomfortable. So when you get in front of some people you're supposed to feel a little bit uncomfortable, you're more relaxed, doing things like that, being active. But I guess what I'm trying to say is if somebody's wanting to do something with social media, you just need to do it. You're not going to be good at it. Okay. It's going to take time. But if you're just trying to give a good message and help educate some people, like that's what I've been doing. Okay. So, but if you're a new agent and you're just trying to get business, like you should be looking at different avenues for different things. It's not one way. There's not going to be one way with this stuff. You could, but I guess that would be my thing. You should be looking at doing all sorts of different things just to be staying active. When you're when you're not active, it's just not a good thing. So
That's some great tips because you just gotta try different things, right? You gotta figure out what works for you because everyone's market is different, right? I'm in Florida. You may be in Florida too, but you may be in Tampa. You may be in an area where there's not a lot of seniors in your area. So you have to try different things to figure out what is your business model. How do you want to reach your audience, right? It can't just be, oh, I only sell supplements or I only sell Medicare Advantage plans. You really gotta look at your background. It's not your background, but your backyard and see what are those people needing, right? And
exactly,
help them and make it
and be
work
able to
for them.
yes, and be able to offer them all of the offer them the products. Like be able to say, these are your options. I'm just here to educate you, you guys. Um, you know, the people that are just kind of one way with this stuff, I don't understand why. But as far as being able to offer advantage supplements, and being in certain parts of the country is huge. I totally get that. There's going to be more areas focused on Med Advantage compared to Med Sups, and that's totally normal. But um,
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely, you need to have
Yes.
all of it.
Well, thank you for your time. Now, one more question. Where can they find Scott Sims if they want to connect with you, Scott? Where are you?
I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, you guys. Turning 65 with Scott, that's my handle. On a lot of things, Instagram. So yeah, feel free to reach out. I just try to have a good vibe, good energy, and have some fun with it. And that's what we should be doing, I think.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time, Scott.
You
So,
bet, Patricia.
bye, YouTube.
See you later.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of What It Takes. Do you want to be on the episode of What It Takes? Well, email me at helpmeagentpatricia@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you, yes, you, on the next episode of What It Takes.